February 25th, 2016. It's currently about 3 a.m. and look at this, guys. I never thought I would see this for February, but severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, this is legit. This is not just a severe thunderstorm warning. This is, if you can see here, I'm actually shaking because this is really, I literally just woke up. But see, 70 mile per hour winds, that is a threat. Moving northeast 150 miles per hour. How fast is that? Like, all of Metro West and west side of Boston is included in this, as you can see, so. And we're like right about here, so this is going to be really getting close. And you've already seen the thunder and lightning out of this. But yeah, I literally never seen anything like this, I don't think. For February, this is absolutely mad. This is 3 a.m. in February. And we got severe weather, legit severe weather right here. Like, this is, you don't need any more than this. Here's a look at some of the weather going on, some lighting there, you can see. I can't talk too loud because there are people sleeping nearby, but I'll give you the quick 1-2-minute look at some of the weather we got going on. The rain's gonna start in like 10 minutes, with already a lot of lighting, you can see. Pretty active storm. Gonna heavy rain. So probably 5 minutes away. Pretty active lightning. This is February, keep in mind. Temperature is near 60 degrees. There's another flash right there, you can see. This is looking southwest, generally in the direction of the storm. Look at that lightning, pretty active. It's actually pretty creepy because it's 3 a.m. Oh, those winds are strong as well. Will be even stronger in the squall once it gets here. I don't have a lot of video space, but I just want to briefly run through some of the events to note, and just some facts from this event really quickly. So, obviously, you can see just a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 severe thunderstorm warnings in total, and these all warned for 70 plus mile per hour winds. We've had 70 plus mile per hour winds. The highest was at Hill Observatory. They got to 74 miles per hour, which is hurricane force. There have been power outages, again, with the warm front, which has moved well to the north of us. High temps, I think 65 is pretty much the temperature in my hometown. I'm sure most places are in the mid-60s, which is much higher than even I predicted. I like over-predict this stuff. Against update, you can see storm is moving further east extremely fast. We have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for the entire eastern Mass, which is, again, pretty much unprecedented as our southeast warnings for February. This is like not July. If this was like July, I'd be like, okay, but this is February. And temperature-wise, it's like July as well for like 3 a.m. This is absolutely crazy. And like, again, damage, there's definitely damage out of this. Power outages, there's a huge, incredible system, February. Like, this is nuts, unprecedented. Like, I overpredict, but this is even beyond what I thought was, possible for February. Never underestimate the weather. That's just one thing I have to say. Like, this is a prime example of that. Guys, I want to say we actually might not be done with the severe weather, at least thunderstorms, because there's another area I'm watching down near Franklin, which is going to lift towards our area. And also, you can see really where the strongest gusts are now. This squall, which is just pushed through the South Shore, you can see it's really near Boston now. 83 mile per hour gust in Norfolk, Mass. And this is very close to Blue Hills, so could even get higher, could get close to 90 miles per hour. It's absolutely crazy, but in fact, this might be on top Blue Hills, but anyway, 80 plus mile per hour winds. This is hurricane force. This is not just a severe thunderstorm. That is very incredible. 83 mile per hour gusts. That can do a lot of damage. And again, let me just say, getting this for July would make this a pretty big storm, but this is February at 3 a.m. that we're seeing these winds. We're in the 60s. Yes, this is like July weather at night, but these 80-mile-per-hour gusts in February. Severe thunderstorm warnings, absolutely unprecedented. This is incredible. It really is. I also want to show you guys the lightning. Like, this is the lightning map. You can see there's a huge squall line offshore right now. And even in our area, this is the lightning. This is, again, look how much lightning there is. This is a ton. This is Live Updates lightning. I like this one a lot because it shows the shock waves of, like how quickly it spreads out when you can, like, hear the thunder, which is cool. I don't have my lightning detector with me right now, but you kind of get the idea. There's just a ton of lightning. And even now, down kind of in this region, we've seen a lot of lightning pop up. This is what that storm was tracking, which is probably going to go just to our south. So there's been a bit distant thunder in our area. This is the earlier stuff, which didn't really get fully into our area, but this is what brought decent, moderate thunder to our area. But again, stuff around Boston, and you just look at how much there is total, and how it just still is going on. This is really incredible. Like, look at all the lightning. I should mention, guys, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in Maine now. Look how far north this thing goes. Like, this is as far north as the Canadian border. Like, this is literally February, Maine, severe thunderstorm warning. This is, again, unprecedented, pretty much, to see a severe thunderstorm warning in Maine in February. And you go further south, you can see, actually, we have seen hail reports. Like, how crazy is that? There's hail in some places. I don't know if we saw any, but widespread damage. This is the last area which has produced some minor thunder, nothing really video-worthy. It's all about the wind and the time of year, obviously, but this is going to lift off to the north, and we're pretty much done with this stuff. This is the cold front here, so this is where the wind switch happens, but, yeah, absolutely incredible event, and I don't really have words to describe what happened. Like, this is an unprecedented event. February, 3 a.m., 65 degrees, 80-plus mile-per-hour winds in some places, hail, frequent thunder and lightning, pretty much unprecedented event. I've never seen anything like this for this time of year in my life, and seeing this in July would be a pretty noteworthy event as it was. We got 69-mile-per-hour wind gust in pretty close to the Boston area, so strong winds in highly populated areas. Power outages are a risk. Right, I'm going to show you some weather scan stuff here. It's like 4:30, as you can see. And I can't keep my voice down because again there are people sleeping in this house, but you can see weather bulletins, wind advisory, and severe thunderstorm watch. You can see severe thunderstorm watch number 32, February 25th. You can see this is no like joke or anything. Thunderstorm 62 degrees. That is a record warm. Still February 25th, probably about 4 p.m. now. You can see I'm just giving you guys a brief view of some of the aftermath of the storm. You can see the road is pretty littered with some debris and stuff, and you see those two pretty large tree limbs have fallen down. That was from the storm that hit at about 3 a.m. this morning. Probably had 60-plus mile-per-hour winds at the house. Surprised we didn't lose power, but again, this is the power of the storm. This happened at 3 a.m. this morning. Where you're seeing this is literally across the street from me. There's a lot of trees, power lines down in like around the area. So it really was a powerful storm, and this is probably going to be, I guess my ending to the event, but obviously one of the better storm events I've seen, and glad to have been part of seeing it, even if I was jolted awake at 3 a.m. in the morning. But February 25th will be remembered for a long time to come. That is a certainty.